But a Bachelor, my name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. If you notice over the last week, I think I've only put out 1 or 2 videos. I have been really busy getting my land kind of prepped. I've got some insulation being delivered so I can put that or get that done on the steel metal building. My footers for my actual home are getting put in. And I've been really enjoying going out and touching a lot of grass, setting up a solar station, trying to get some water collection systems in place. So I apologize for not having much work out for you or videos out for you, but I've been in touching grass and enjoying life. The video I'm doing today, women are admitting they offer nothing. This video went viral of some people have said she is supposedly a comedian or something. She doesn't seem very funny. She seems rather upset. She's tired of the grind. You know, she's probably, I don't know her actual age, late 30s, maybe early 40s. You can tell because she's just got she's got the first jowl just starting to come in on, I don't know if we can get my cursor on here, but you can see the first jowl coming in right along the jawline there. She's probably got, a couple of years left before the wrinkles and everything else catches up to her. And she admits it. I'm done. I'm tired of the rat race. I want to be bailed out. I want the easy life. And then she turns around and offers nothing. She even admits she offers nothing. She knows she offers nothing. And this is the main argument that most men have today is like, look, you just bringing yourself isn't enough anymore because usually what they're bringing themselves is not really a benefit. To say, oh, I bring myself and maybe some bedroom action, but she admits she doesn't even bring that. On the podcast, whatever, and on a couple other shows that I regularly watch, or not regularly watch, let me correct that, regularly see clips on the internet for, there's a whole lot of women of multiple ages that admit this. So I'm going to play the video here, and then we'll kind of talk about it at the end. But here's the thing, it's not unique to 30 and 40-something-year-old women. Even the party girls and the really smoking hot girls in their young 20s that are on some of these podcasts that are kind of getting called out for their bad actions, when they say, hey, you want a guy that's 6 foot and 6-pack and 6 figures and drives the sports car and he's athletic and he's athletic and he's hot, and what do you bring? And the girls go, I bring me. And the guy says, okay, but what comes with that? Well, I'm nice, I'm kind, so's a dog. Well, I'll be your best friend, so will a dog. Well, I'll sleep with you. Hey, the guys that you want, they can sleep with anybody. And then all of a sudden, the girls sit there kind of quiet, realizing that they bring nothing to the table. So I'm going to play through this here, and then I'm going to play all the way through it once so you can hear it, and then I'll play it through, and we'll talk about that a little bit.
I just spent the morning paying bills, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't care anymore, and here's what needs to happen. One of you needs to move to Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, and marry me. You don't need to love me. Hell, you barely even need to hang out with me. We can be like most normal married couples and not have sex and barely talk. But we can split the bills. And who knows? Who knows? I'm not cooking. I don't go in the kitchen. But I'm a pretty good cuddler, if that even comes up. You live your life, I'll live my life. Sure, we share a bed because I have a small house and there's not a lot of bedrooms. But, that's okay. We can learn. We can learn to love each other. Or not. But we will be less poor. Less poor.
So we'll be less poor. But the guy that she wants isn't poor. Let me tell you that right now. All right. I'm going to replay this real quick. We'll break it down. It's not going to take forever. It's only a minute-long clip. But again, listen to A, her entitlement, B, what she expects, which is a guy to... all right, I'll just play it, and then we'll break it down as we go.
I just spent the morning paying bills, and I'm done. I'm done. I don't care anymore, and here's what needs to happen.
Okay, so it's not, here's what I'd like to happen. I would love to meet a man who... No, it's here's what needs to happen. Here's what you're going to do for me.
One of you needs to move to Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada, and marry me.
Not that, hey, I'm willing to move, pack my stuff, come out to see you. No, you need to sell your stuff, give up your life, give up your income, give up whatever you're doing, and get here for me. So what she's offering so far is nothing. Again, you quit your job, you leave whatever you're doing, you need to come to her. Her effort so far, 0.
You don't need to love me. Hell, you barely even need to hang out with me. We can be like most normal married couples and not have sex and barely talk.
Okay, that's funny to her. But for most men, one of the reasons why they marry a woman is because, number one, she's sweet, she's kind, she treats him with respect, and she gives him the fun in the bedroom that he requests. And a lot of guys say, hey, for that deal, for you to give yourself only to me, I will provide you with the home and the income and everything else. But see, women don't provide themselves just to that man. They provide themselves to dozens or hundreds, triple-digit men. And then they say, okay, now I'll be yours. Give me all the stuff. That's not how this works. But you notice she's got a smirk on her face and kind of laughing about, well, we know that dries up in a marriage, so we'll be like everybody else. Doesn't that sound great?
But we can split the bills. And who knows? Who knows? I'm not cooking. I don't go in the kitchen.
Oh, there's a surprise. A woman that doesn't cook? Wow, color me shocked. Of course she doesn't cook. She doesn't clean either, I guarantee you. So far, who's heard anything that she's willing to give you? I have heard nothing yet.
But I'm a pretty good cuddler, if that even comes up.
Okay, she might cuddle with you if you need that sort of thing.
You live your life, I'll live my life. Sure, we share a bed because I have a small house and there's not a lot of bedrooms.
Okay, we'll share a bed, but only out of force because this is a small place. No touching me. I mean, that's at least what it sounds like.
But that's okay. We can learn. We can learn to love each other. Or not. But we will be less poor.
But we'll be less poor. Now, here's the truth. She wants to stop working. Time for the bailout. She wants you to provide for her, and she offers nothing. And she admits this. She admits it. I have one more that I'll do here in this video. She reminds me of like Kelly Ripa, who's an actress that used to be on daytime TV. But she's got the crazy eyes. She's got a fake smile. It looks like she's got a fake tan. And the key in this whole entire video of her is the last 10 seconds, because that's where the truth lies. I think she gives herself away at the last 10 seconds. This one we won't play through twice. I'll just let you hear. For those of you on YouTube, I will have to bleep out a lot of these words. For you on Locals, you can hear the whole thing.
When someone asks me why I'm still single, I would rather swim naked in the fucking Amazon River and feast on the most poisonous of things, taking my chances, and then give birth to a full-blown fucking toddler having a tantrum with no medication, rip right from my hole to my anus, than I would to have to deal with another narcissist.
Yeah, okay, I'll pause it right there. So she's saying she only deals with narcissists, and she would have all these bad things happen to her before she dates with another narcissist. Who do you think's the narcissist in her relationships? Her with the perfectly manicured nails and the pretty obvious either tan or fake tan, the perfect teeth, the makeup, the completely wrinkle-free face, even though you can tell she's well into her 40s, or at least it seems to be. Who do you think the narcissist is? Here's the thing: if you're a person, and you date 100 people and you realize all of them are narcissists and crazy and awful and horrible people, either one of two things: either A, you pick all the bad ones, or B, you're the bad one, and it's not them, it's you. I have the feeling that's the truth of it. But here's the important last 7 seconds of this video. She whispers. Again, I'll try to fix this in post-processing. She whispers, but listen to the truth.
If you don't need your diaper change, I'm single. I'm single.
So I know it was really hard to tell, but she says in the last couple seconds there, she says, if you don't need your diaper changed, I'm single. I'm single. And she whispers it again like creepy Joe Biden. And that's the truth of it. If she goes on a rant for 30 seconds saying she's tired of narcissistic men and she wants all these bad things to happen to them. But then at the end, again, but I'm single. Help me. Help me. What I love about these videos that have a tendency to go, because these are not ones I'm digging up. These are ones that are going on Twitter. Some of them, like the one that the first one that I played there, so far has, how many views? That has 100,000 views just on one person's post. I've seen this darn thing 10 times. The one I'm talking about is this one here. I've seen this 10 or 20 times, and these are from the people I follow. I follow, I don't know how many people. So it's been viewed millions of times now. And young guys see this, young guys realize this, and then when the women say, why won't men step up? Why won't men man up and get married? Again, young men are seeing this, and young men are getting smart. And one thing that's interesting with me being on Twitter, I follow politicians, I follow entertainers, not many from Hollywood, but musicians, various people. And one of the things I'm seeing is a couple of politicians, a couple of musicians. One of them, Zuby. I don't know if you know who Zuby is. He's a rapper, I guess. But even he got into a little bit of a discussion earlier today with multiple people where he's like, why aren't people marrying anymore? And why are even Christian men walking away from marriage? That's not normal. And there were a lot of thousands of replies where guys are just like, no, there's nothing to benefit us anymore. They don't cook. They don't clean. They're empowered. They've got a body count that's too high. They're not going to be the money makers. They're not going to bring the money to the table. And in the past, when a woman was attractive, like if you look at the intro that I did to this video, where that woman that has missing the front top and bottom of her teeth, she puts in a fakie, she puts on some makeup, looks like a completely different human being. Well, why does she go through all that? Because she knows beauty is one of the assets that men want: youth, fertility, and a low body count. And even if a woman couldn't bring that, if she showed up and said, hey, you know what? I'm a hell of a cook. I had my rough days in the past. I made a lot of mistakes, but I've cleaned that up. I will be faithful to you. I will clean. I'll keep a nice home. I will be supportive. I will respect you. And if you could believe her, if you could really believe that she would be all that and wouldn't step out on you and wouldn't cheat on you and would take care of all your needs, there's still a lot of guys that say, hey, body count doesn't matter. Like if she comes to the table with a lot to offer, I'm still in. But the problem is they don't. They come with a high body count and the attitude and bring nothing else. And then they're just surprised when guys say no. Guys, don't forget movie night tomorrow night, Saturday night. We're going to be doing John Wick 1 and John Wick 2. That'll be on betterbachelor.locals.com. We got a couple 200, 250 guys, something like that, a couple hundred guys over there for movie night. Everybody buys me drinks and watching me get absolutely plastered. And we share memes and jokes, and we have a real great community. So make sure to join us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The post is over on the forum, so make sure to jump over there and join us tomorrow night for movie night. And, of course, next we're going to do a dating profile of the day.